We're going to talk about something a little different, not directly related to billing, but really related to leadership and how we run our businesses. And so today we're going to talk about 5 steps to successfully take a vacation. We all know that as business owners, right, it's really difficult taking a real vacation, right? The one where you put the phone down, you leave it in the hotel room, you're not checking your email, or at least you're not checking your email much. Number one thing in regards to being able to do this successfully is really having a leader who is fielding any major issues or blow-ups or crises. And so this really involves having individuals in your company, in your practice, for us in our billing company, or even in my day job, that I know can handle the majority of things, right? We know that they may not be able to handle 100%, but they should be pretty darn close. And being able to say, okay, what can I triage? What can I communicate to folks saying, hey, we hear you. This is what we can do immediately. And really, when I think about leaders that you're delegating things to, I think it's important to have a couple things. They should really be working with you when you manage crises, right? So when you are out there managing a major issue, how do you respond? How do you talk about it? How do you think through the problem? How do you make sure that, you are teaching them during that moment of crisis or during that moment of urgent issue that needs to be resolved, so that they can model that behavior, so that they can understand your mission and values when it comes to managing your business, so then they can do the same thing for you in your absence. And I really, think that even as a small company or as, small practices, having, 1 or 2 individuals who are that person who do understand how to troubleshoot and solve crises is just so important. And I really, suggest, as you prepare for a vacation, or as you get ready to go on a vacation, or you're planning a vacation, that those individuals have the opportunity to work alongside you and beside you, or even have them manage a crisis without you, but you're right there in the background so that you can step in if necessary. But that way they kind of start to get that experience, they get that exposure, so that they understand, how would you respond to something, but also allowing them to take the lead.